All right, so guys, welcome back to the channel, Too Easy Sports Betting. I'm Trice Too Easy. Guys, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. You've been here, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. It helps me on my channel a lot. And lastly, if you'd like to join my sports betting community in Discord, it'll be in the pinned comment and in the description of the video. Baseball is coming soon and you're going to want to be a part of it. Basketball? Listen, we're not going to talk about it. Anyways, we'll review yesterday. We'll get into the player props. We'll go over the slate, review each game, and we'll get you out of here with an absolute bag. Yesterday's results, guys, to finish the month of February, 4 wins, 2 losses. That means on the month of February, I was 70 wins, 71 losses. I finished 74, 73 losses. So you can't say I lost more bets than I won. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm going to say. All right. You can't say I lost more than I won. I went 1 bet positive. Just a fucking awful month. Awful 2 months. Basketball has been brutal. Honestly, the fact I'm not losing my ass is just shocking with how hard and how sharp and how much bullshit goes on in basketball. And these players these refs getting caught up with gambling and shit and manipulating stuff. I can't believe I'm dead ass serious. Like, I'm like, hey, 70, 74, 73, fuck it. I feel like I won the lottery going 74 and 73. That's how hard basketball is to cap this season. So I'll take it. I'm damn near even in 2 months, which is not good. We ain't really did shit but waste time. But at least it's been entertaining and, you know, we're getting through it. Some seasons are good. Some seasons are bad. If you're new to gambling, you might be like, God damn, this shit sucks. But trust the process. Give it time. You know, it goes in revolutions. Anyways, not bad. 74, 73. I'll take it. 1 bet positive for the month. Still down a few units, but not bad. And, let's just keep surviving until baseball, a real sport you can actually bet, gets here. All right, props for today, guys. Here we go. First, DeMar DeRozan, over 3.5 boards. I think this is a bit of a blessing right here. I'm not gonna lie to you. 4 is his key number. Like, if it was like 4.5, you would want no part of this. But he tends to get 4 or more. Sometimes 3. 3 and 4 are like his key numbers. But lately, on the season, he's got a 57% hit rate. He's hitting it a lot. Last 20, 70, last 10, 90, last 5, 100. By the way, guys, this is Outlier is the program I'm using. It's in the pinned comment. It's in the description. Try this. It's a free 7-day trial if you use my link. It is worth every fucking penny. You have to learn how to use Outlier. I use it every day. If you want to be successful, it has every sport, and if you want to be successful, you have to use it. There's no other way around it. Like, any sport's better. Almost everyone that I know uses Outlier every day of their life. I'm on here hours a day. Anyways, over 3.5 boards lately, he's just been going nuts. A lot of rebound opportunities. And I know, like, obviously the Hornets and the Jazz. I mean, to get 6 versus Jazz is actually impressive with how good they board. Yeah, I mean, the Pelicans got a decent big too. So I mean, pretty impressive. And head to head, he's got it 3 out of 4. And the last 2 times he got 5 each game he saw them. So for me, this line makes no sense. Minus 132 is what I got it at. It's not bad at all. Over 3.5. This is one of my favorite plays tonight. I think he has no problem hitting this. Next, Kyrie Irving, under 5.5 assists. On the season, 63% hit rate. Last 20, 80% hit rate. Last 10, 80% hit rate. Last 5, 100% hit rate. Why are we getting this at minus 5.5? I don't know. Try to get it on Bet365 at minus 130. I would nuke it if you can get it for minus 130. The Bucks are 10th in assists allowed, which is really good for the under. Head to head, he did get it, but that was in 2023, so it doesn't really count. But Kyrie's not an assist guy. He's going to get the ball. He's going to go do all this shit in the air, do this, pause time, flip it in. He don't pass. He going to get it, and he's going to shoot it. So he's not a big assist man. I like him under 6 easily. Next, guys, there's not much to talk about with that one. Next, guys, Desmond Bane, just a guy I'm not ready to give up on yet. Over 32.5 is a lot. I'm not going to sit here and hold you and pretend like that's some easy number to hit, but he's versus a Spurs team without Victoria. Last 20, 55, last 10, 70, last 5, 60, last 2 games versus the Knicks and the Suns. Versus the Knicks to get 40 is impressive. And the thing with Desmond Bane, the reason why I like him, similar, like he's like why I like a lot of Jazz players. In fact, I think Desmond Bane should be traded to the Jazz and they should get a new coach, and I think they'll be a top 10 team. But anyways, he just puts forth effort. He plays like he has nothing to lose. He plays like McKinnon. He plays like Walker Kessler. He just goes in there and you know he's going to try. He doesn't ever seem to manipulate his stats. He doesn't ever seem to give up. He doesn't ever want to be on the bench. He is going in there and he's putting forth full effort. He's getting boards. He's getting assists. He's getting points. He doesn't stay. He does shoot a couple times, miss and get timid. He just keeps going. I love betting him. That's the type of guy you want to put your money on. Give me Desmond Bane over 32.5. If you got BetMGM, you get at plus 100. FanDuel's minus 110, which is not bad. Underdog's kind of favoring it. DraftKings favoring it, and PrizePicks. So I think it's a good sign that he's going to go over. And last time he saw the Spurs, he put up 42. So Desmond Bane is one of my favorite players to bet. The Grizzlies are one of my favorite teams to bet. Let's get it. Next, last prop I'm on today, guys. Brook Lopez for the Bucks over 20.5. First of all, he's versus the Mavs, who we know cannot stop centers. 23rd, 21st, and 26th in points, rebounds, and assists allowed. They're awful versus a good big, similar to the Lakers. Look at them the same way. Last 20, 45% on the season, 40%. Not looking good. Last 10 games, though, 60%. Last 5 games, 100%. He's stepping up. He's hooping. He's getting in there. He's getting boards, rebounds, and assists, which is what you like to see. So, yeah, I mean, head-to-head, he didn't see him since 2023, so it doesn't matter. The Mavs right now, riddled with injuries, no big man. I think it's a perfect spot for Brook Lopez to have a big day. So, I'm all over it. I like this play a lot. Get into the slate, review each game, and then I'm going to get y'all out of here with an absolute bag. We're going to start the month off positive, and we're going to run up some units this month. I think I've got it figured out. I think it's time to have a winning month. Let's get it. Slate review. First game, Wizards Hornets. Fade. Nets and the Pistons. Does anybody... God damn it. Does anybody want to talk about the Wizards Hornets? Just like, there's nothing to say. Fade. Nets and the Pistons. So I love betting the Pistons, but last night they finally had a loss. And I believe in riding teams when they're hot, but then when you see a bad game like last night, hey, let's take a step back, because maybe they're about to start a downward spiral, and then they're asking you to lay 11.5 points with a team who's played a lot lately, had a tough schedule, and should be tired and just lost. It's not a good spot for them. I'm fading. Spurs and the Grizzlies. I decided to fade this too, just because as much as I like the Grizzlies and I like backing them, they've been shaky. Ja hasn't been balling well. And if Desmond Bane does have an off night, they're going to lose. It's literally Desmond Bane either balls or he doesn't. But I feel like if I bet this, I have 2 bets on Desmond Bane, because if I take the Grizzlies to cover at 8.5, which I would like to, I'm pretty much relying on Desmond Bane to cover. So if Desmond Bane plays bad, the Grizzlies also lose, and I lose 2 bets. So I'm just going to keep it with Desmond Bane. But if you don't want to bet Desmond and want to take the Grizzlies spread instead, that's fine as well. I'm just choosing to trust Desmond. He's one of my favorite players to bet on. Kings and the Rockets. Kings plus 5.5. I think these two teams are completely even. I don't think one's better than the other. The Kings were shaky, but they're looking pretty good. Both teams are completely healthy. First, second, and third, fourth, fifth string. They have not an injury in sight. Should be a good competitive game, but I don't think the Rockets are better than the Kings. I think these teams are very similar. Kings are 30 and 28. Rockets are 37 and 22. But again, Kings have some shaky periods, but they started to look really good. DeMonis has been shit in the bed. I'm not gonna lie. He looks awful. Like straight fucking pussy out there. I don't know why anybody is still riding his wave. He looks terrible. In minimum effort, he looks nothing like Walker Kessler, Mr. Consistent Jr. out there. Nothing like him. But that said, the Kings as a whole play pretty well. They're all very healthy. DeRozan's been balling. I think this is a competitive game. I just don't think the Rockets are 6 points better. I think this should be a pick'em. It should be like minus 110 for either side. So plus 5.5 with the Kings fully healthy, to me is a no-brainer. I'm on the Kings. Warriors and 76ers is a full fade. I can't cap either team. I never know what the Warriors are going to do. Never know what the 76ers are going to do. Steph might come out and put up 50 again. He might be cold. He's been shaky all season. So if I knew Steph was going to come out and put up 30 points, I'd back the Warriors, but I don't know what he's going to do. And then lastly, the Bucks and the Mavs. I'm on the Bucks minus 3.5. Again, no brainer. Kyrie, I think the Bucks can lock him up. I really do. Because Kyrie's not a big time shooter. He likes to go in, and I think the Bucks hold down the middle of the paint, especially with Lopez playing really well lately. And I just think right now with the Mavs injuries, the Bucks are just better, too big, too fast, and too strong for them. The Mavs are scrapey. They do like to play. They do try to win, but I don't think Kyrie has it in him again. He's probably tired too. Bucks minus 3.5 is where I got to be. Final plays of the day, guys. Desmond Bane over 32.5 PRA. Kings plus 5.5. DeMar DeRozan over 3.5 boards. Favorite play. Bucks minus 3.5. Kyrie Irving under 5.5 assists. And Brook Lopez over 20.5 PRA. Let's get out of here. Let's get a baggeth. And let's cracketh the focus. Catch y'all tomorrow.